Hello there and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 5. Today we'll continue on Let's Play. This is episode 6. In today's episode, we're finally getting into the game good and proper with our first look at some A-Spec events, or more specifically, the Sunday Cup. A-Spec events allow you to become the driver getting behind the wheel and racing your way up the ranks. There are several racing series available for increasing levels of driving ability. Each series is made up of a variety of races, some of which may have specific requirements such as a particular type of drivetrain or a particular make of car. You'll start by taking on the beginner series, and as your A-Spec level increases you'll be able to take part in progressively higher level events. As I mentioned, Sunday Cup is obviously the first trip that we need to take. It's level 0 and it's a Gran Turismo staple, but before we jump into the Sunday Cup we need to go ahead and get an actual car. And I debated this one a little bit, but the car for today is going to be the Mazda Atenza Concept 2001. The Demio was kind of tempting because we did start GT4 in a Demio in almost the same colour, so it would have been fitting, but no, I decided not to, so we're going to use a prize car. We'll get into sort of dealerships, used car dealerships as time goes on, but for now we'll just use the prize car. And we had the Sunday Cup, a free race event for beginners held over 3 different tracks, open to cars of any power. No entry requirements, so we could show up in a Red Bull if you really wanted to. There's the opponent list. Apparently quickest thing on track is a Clio, and also there's a shortcut to your garage so you don't have to constantly jump in and out, so you can actually go ahead and find the car you're looking for on the actual event page. Incredible. Such modern innovations in Gran Turismo. Yeah. And now you're going to have to see the full extent of how long this game takes to load.
While we're doing that, I'd like to bring up the fact that the information said A-Spec events allow you to become the driver. What? In a racing game? No way.
No, also, in case you can't tell, we've got the usual force of Azza, Ludo, Inferno. People come, people go.
I'm a horse.
I remember at one point. Do you know at one point in time I was going to put everyone who was ever in an episode in the things and have like links to their socials, and I did it for about 2 episodes and gave up because it was far too hard to keep track of this shit.
And I didn't want you to link any of my actual socials, so there's just like a link to my Steam account or something.
It was on one of the very early GT3 episodes.
I mean, to be honest, I don't give a shit because there is nothing to make.
Don't follow Ludo on Twitter, he follows porn companies.
Does he actually?
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Fuck you.
He does that. He does.
Yeah, I do.
He has a cheeky little wank over Twitter.
Beep beep Turismo 5, yes. Also, apparently the lead car in this event is an actual Mazda 6. We're in the Hipster 6. Also, because I'm 12, there's also another reason why the Mazda 6 is here.
Yeah, why?
Because it's episode 6. 6.
666.
Yeah, you see, you're not funny. Can
you still put my description in the Twitter?
Actually do it.
He's not here.
I don't care.
Daniel, become a member, I'll put a link to you. Rip Beige Primera. I mean, you never know. We could get it show up again. If it shows up again, I'll buy it. I just don't know if it will or not. Because I've taken... Now that I didn't have to do any of the licensed stuff on camera, I took a lot less attempts at most of this stuff, so... The days should all be actually pretty well synced up at this point.
Performance anxiety, innit?
Yeah, man. Get it a lot.
Do you, but...
Thanks, Azzy. That's a compliment when you think about it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Gran Turismo 5 in general, let's speak about handling. It's not great.
Alright.
Everything feels kind of floaty.
Here's my biggest problem with the handling in Gran Turismo 5, and I'm sure you'll agree with it. The game expects you to use a fucking PS3 controller.
Yes, which is why I've already explained in episode 0.
Well, I didn't fucking know that.
Yes, you do. It already came out.
Has it?
This is recorded incredibly live.
What the fuck is episode 0 again?
I'm as consistent as Rhino, who can like upload fucking WRC videos while the game's still being LP'd.
Last thing you uploaded was a shitty F1 clip.
It was a good F1 clip, actually.
It was, but...
It was fucking... Valtteri was pulling fucking banger memes out of his fucking back pocket. And then I laughed so hard at that, we retired in the next, like, 3 races in a row. Because we good. Yeah, what happened? I retired at France from the lead, I retired from Silverstone in the lead, and then Kimi retired from Hungary when he was like 25 seconds in the lead. So,
Oops.
Mercedes, Toto, get on the phone to me, mate. Grand Valley Speedway.
We have a nice history with Toto Wolff, don't we?
Yeah.
Thanks to Boost.
The worst bit is, I don't know if I should be explaining anything else, because I haven't actually done any of the pre-recorded stuff yet, so I don't know if I've already spoke about levels and stuff like that. Probably, the license sets are pretty self-explanatory and boring.
Figure it out.
I can't wait for the Jeff Gordon episode, that's going to be like 20 seconds long. Most of that's just Jeff Gordon.
Oh shit, there's a wheel vis in this race.
There's a Lupo GTI driven by Kraus.
Whoa.
Always have a bit of a soft spot for the poor fucking AI that has to show up in a fucking Storia.
It's the X4.
Well, I appreciate you renewing your membership. Give me fucking Raikkonen indeed. That's good. I mean, to be fair, Norwegian, I'd imagine English is probably a second language, so. It's a Lupo GTI. It's like a Polo GTI, but worse.
Better.
Worse.
Better.
Give me one reason why the Lupo's better.
Way lighter.
It isn't that much lighter.
It's still lighter than technically
It's the same
faster.
chassis.
It's lighter.
It's
There's
a
less
Seat.
car.
It's
less car.
a Seat though.
There's less car.
I hear Inferno. Hello, love your laugh. There you go.
He's either talking about Inferno or he's talking about me and confusing.
Follow Inferno on Twitch. I don't know. Does he have a Twitch? I don't fucking know.
Streamed on Twitch in a while.
Oh, there you go. I somehow forgot about it as time goes on. Yeah, GT5, I'll state it for the record now, probably my least favourite of the mainline Gran Turismo games. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, at least with Gran Turismo 6, yes, it treads the similar content as Gran Turismo 5, but at least it doesn't drag on.
Oh, I should also mention this actually as time goes on. Premium cars are cars with lots of polygons. Standard cars are cars with interiors that look like this. So there you go. The standard cars are basically your PlayStation 2 models. Some of them are over 20 years old at this point. That are very slightly up-resed.
Actually,
All years to come out, by the way.
Actually, there is a lot of standard cars that are GT PSP.
Yeah, that's true as well, actually. Yeah.
And they got slightly improved.
Slightly.
4-year-old development time, by the way.
Well, this game has actually been developed for like 6 years. I think it was sort of being developed slightly with GT4 about as well, because I don't know when PS3 dev kits came out, but... I mean, a lot of the time was just spent trying to get it to fucking work, from what I hear. Because people have only realised what cell processors are now.
Wait, what? It took them so long to realise that they are nothing that...
Well, yeah, because they've worked out cell processors are like ridiculously powerful. Like...
Yeah.
It's just really hard to like actually unlock it.
There is a reason people used to be bad in PS3 to make supercomputer with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why Saddam Hussein uses them.
No, he used PS2s, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
What the fuck?
Do you know, Luda? Do you not remember that?
PS2.
No.
Yeah, when Saddam Hussein apparently bought 100 PlayStation 2s from America to program nuclear missiles or something.
No,
yeah.
I think he just really liked Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003.
But they bought them in 2001. Are you saying he kidnapped Tiger Woods and forced him to release his game early?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not what I was saying, but it's what I'm sticking to now.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think he will have to kidnap him. Tiger Woods fucking crooked.
No, he just gave him an opportunity to cheat on his wife again, and Tiger Woods was like, yeah, man. Sakhir Circuit, finally a circuit I like. No, I'm joking, Autumn Ring Mini's alright. There's a Megane 2 litre in this race.
Oh.
And a
Full ring
standard
bang up
Cooper.
track.
It's the coupe. It's always a coupe.
It is a coupe.
They only
Yeah.
have the coupe in this. They have either
You
the...
say it's a coupe, it's a 3-door hatchback. It's not really a coupe.
Yeah. I mean, hey, no, shut up. It's a 3-door, not a 5.
Why only Sunday Cup? We'll get to the rest of it in a minute.
Yeah, no, this is the entire LP.
Is that a... No, it isn't. Never mind. I was about to get really excited.
What did you think?
I thought that Hyundai behind us was the really ugly Tribune, but it's the more recent one.
It was exclusive to...
Anyways, as you're about to see here, there is a premium car in front of us and we are a standard car. You can already tell the slight difference between, yeah.
Can ya?
Well, the fact there's no anti-aliasing on... did you restart the playthrough? Yes. A while ago. But yes, no, there's a premium car. As you can see, it actually has like a nice interior and looks pretty good. The actual models in this game that are premium look great. It's just not a lot of them are premium, so here we go.
Actually, there is a decent bunch. I mean,
There's 153.
yeah, that's not
No, I don't
bad.
think it's actually that little. I
be fair-
think it's about
To be fair, the
200.
PS3 had problems with anti-aliasing. Like, if you've ever tried to look at anything through tire smoke in this game, it's awful.
To be fair, I think GT6 had I swear I remember reading somewhere it had 340 premium cars. And I think GT5 is like 170. Yes, we did get the free GT86. I have all the DLC for this game as well, so that stuff will pop up eventually. But for now, I've sort of committed myself to not using much of the DLC for the first stint of this game.
I can't wait for you to use GT Vintage 12 paint color.
I don't know what that is, but because
paint
you've...
color DLC, for fuck's sake.
I mean,
Yes,
now that you've mentioned GT, yeah, okay, I'm kind of into that now.
What?
I'm gonna use that now.
Oh.
What?
Hey,
Purely because you mentioned fucking
why did
GT Vintage 12 specifically.
I don't even know if that's a color.
I was gonna say, no, I know GT Vintage is a thing, I just don't know if it goes up to 12 or when Sebastian Vettel, when he stops spinning. I'm just gonna mock him relentlessly in that video in face. He has got the worst looking 3D model in this game. It's just no one played through the game far enough to figure out that how bad his model is.
It's like with
It's the hair. It's the hair.
You see, the problem with that is the same problem with like all the GTA San Andreas memes were all at the start of the story because no one could be asked to actually play it and do the better bits. Like Horsecock Harry.
I really should have used the demo for this now because we are like a gazillion years ahead of anything
It's
else.
the Sunday Cup, you see, expect it to be a gazillion light years away.
Yes. Either way, I'm very happy I got to use the Atenza concept because this used to be one of my favourite cars in GT4. I used to get very, very sad when I didn't get it in blue. So here's one in yellow.
It's a nice looking car. What can I say?
Also, the coupe came last. Win a pink
Naturally.
Vitz. I don't think you could specifically win a pink one, but
I think you can. Well, the pale rose metallic.
I guess we'll find out what
In
colour
the
it is in a minute, because, spoiler alert, I think it's a Yaris we get from this.
Come on, piss yellow.
It's going to be the most boring colour. I
No,
guarantee
it's gonna
it.
be piss yellow. Come on.
No, you've
I
built
should-
this up.
I
It's
should have
gonna
got my Yaris in piss yellow.
be- Anyways, Jeff Gordon, intermediate, the Vitz U Eurosport.
Didn't get a Yaris, you got a Vitz.
It is red.
Ah, that's boring.
We'll watch the full intro video for the only time in this game of the car driving up to us. Other than when we buy something. So yeah, this is what it looks like if you redeem a prize ticket normally. I'm just going to use it's Super Red 5. Ooh.
Wow. Also known as Chili Red.
I am not going to be using Super Red 5 Yaris, I'm afraid. I've got different plans. So
Oh boy.
it's going to sit
Oh
in our
no,
garage.
are you going? Oh no.
But I will go ahead and quickly show it off, because I've been showing off all the licensed cars, so fuck it, I'll show off these ones anyways. It's got 83 brake horsepower,
Wow.
it's not very long, and it only weighs 850 kilos.
Wow, is that
Whoa.
like appeal from the factory?
It's got quite a cool looking grill on it though. So
I hate those wheels, I've got to be honest.
yeah, the wheels are awful. I like the grill though. Anyways, that's it. Oh, actually, I will also check. We are 1% closer to beating the game. Amazing. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time, we are going to be taking a look at the FF Challenge. So join us for that. Until then, farewell.
Yes, I will stay here for a while, for I need the break. A break from the bruises of life, and everything that lay in the palm of license. License.